Welcome. This is half a podcast. It's not a full podcast because there's only two of us.
That wasn't a traditional opening, but that's because it's not a traditional podcast, like you said.
Yes.
Daniel
I'm
is
James. Dead. Oh, okay. Well, okay.
You're James, Dan is dead, and I'm Sean.
Woo!
And this is JCast.
Yeah.
Oh, we already did that, didn't we? Okay, anyway.
We rocked it.
That was beautiful. But, again, Dan's not here. He's dead. And our other guest, what's his name?
Cooper?
Cooper, that's it. Cooper Link, I forgot about that. Okay. So he's not here, and I think he went to go eat dinner. But it's Easter Sunday, so this is a special podcast. I mean, it's special because it's not traditional, and it's special because of the day. So, it's Easter Sunday.
Because we don't know if the last podcast is going to be out before this one, because
It
Dan's
probably
slacker.
won't. It probably won't, because I'll probably have this one up by tonight. So,
okay. Dan's a slacker. Everyone get on him.
Yay! So yeah, Easter Sunday. What'd you do? What time did you wake up this morning for the Easter Bunny? Their Jimmer.
I woke up whenever I woke up, which was about 9ish.
9ish.
9 in the morning.
I went to the old church service this morning around like 9ish, but I was up by like 8:30ish. Kind of. I love going to a church. I like wearing fancy clothes. I don't get to wear a suit much anymore because my job entitles a lot of, like, you know, getting on my knees and doing doing a lot of work, getting down dirty.
You could have chose a better choice of words, but
yeah, I know. But okay, but that's we're not going to worry about that right now, right? You could probably hear shouting in the other room. If you can hear it, well, you might be able, people listening might be able to hear it. It is Easter in my household, and we are making a ham, and people are supposed to be coming over in like an hour. So everyone is going nuts trying to get things prepared. This would normally happens now on Christmas. So, but what besides that? Did you get anything special for Easter?
No.
Oh. Did you get a basket for Easter?
A what? You get baskets for Easter?
Okay. What do you get?
I just get Easter eggs.
Where are they kept?
On top of my fridge.
You just like find Easter egg. So the bunny goes and leaves eggs on top of your fridge?
I don't know if you know this, but I am now 17. I do not believe in the Easter Bunny. In fact, I've never believed in the Easter Bunny. That's just something we just haven't.
Okay, but do normal people over there have baskets?
No, it's not a massive. Maybe when you're really young you believe in the Easter Bunny, but it's not really a common.
First of all, to any of our viewers out there,
he's real, yes.
James doesn't believe, that's why he doesn't get shit. But some of us tend to get some goodies. So you get Easter eggs. So you get like candy inside your eggs on top of your fridge.
No, not candy inside the eggs. No.
What do you get?
Nothing. They are hollow chocolate.
Oh, so they're eggs, like chocolate eggs.
Yeah.
Okay. See, we have I thought you were talking about when you don't get you don't get candy filled eggs. We have a thing over here where we dye Easter eggs, where we take actual eggs and put dye on them.
Yeah, I saw a Vsauce video about that. It was saying why it happens. I never watched it though.
I don't know either. We just do it. That's just the way things roll over here, winning. But we also have like these plastic eggs that we fill candies with, and the kids go running for it. This was the first year my house went without a Easter basket. Don't ask me why. No one had Easter baskets, and you know what I get this morning? Here, let me just this. I get a grocery bag filled with two things of Doritos, some jelly beans, a payday bar, and some Skittles. Happy Easter, Sean.
That sounds quite nice, actually.
Yeah, but that's my Easter. That's what I get. Before it used to be, oh, we wake up early in the morning, go running out, and there's a basket filled with all these candies, and you go nuts. Now I just get like a grocery bag filled with shit with the receipt still in there.
I
But
don't even get a bag. It's just on my fridge a couple of days before Easter, and then when it becomes Easter, it's like, oh, here.
yeah, but
Actually,
that's what I wanted.
I
Is because you didn't believe? Is that why you didn't get it, or is that like the norm over there, where
it's the norm.
you guys just put
Um,
eggs on top of fridges?
well, maybe not on top of the fridge, but they're just stored.
Yeah, but what are they stored in? Are they just like in egg crates? What are they
They're
in?
just in bags, and then when it becomes Easter, it's like, oh my God, here they are.
Oh my God! Look! Here they are. They're left in this bag, which has
Yeah,
the receipt. They were purchased down the street.
basically.
That seems like a fun tradition over there. So imagine for like Christmas, you guys just like don't have a tree. You guys just
Well,
like
no,
you
we do
take like
Christmas.
socks and just like throw it in the corner of your room. And you're like, hey, look what was left. It was a pack of socks, not even wrapped. No.
We don't get socks. We're actually loved.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, socks are a good present for like your dad because it's just funny.
You're not sure what he'll get. My dad is very picky when it comes to gifts. He every year he's a bowler. Bowling is bowling pins. No, do you bowl, James?
What are
At
you
all?
on about? I have no idea.
Okay,
Is this some sort of new sport?
no. I think it's a original Olympic
I'm
sport. But
taking a mic. I know it is.
okay, good. All right, good. So he bowls. So every year he asks for a new pair of bowling shoes. Well, every year you get him a new pair of bowling shoes. He tries them on, doesn't like them, and takes them back to the store and gets money for them. I don't like giving gift cards. I don't like giving cash. So the previous years, not last year, but the year before, I got him a TV for his room. While the rest of us in the house have LCD TVs and plasma and all that, he still has an old CRT tube TV that the picture is basically green. So everyone either looks like the Incredible Hulk or Martians. So I got him one. First of all, he bitches. Anytime you give him something, he bitches. So that was one. That was one gift that he couldn't stand, but then he loves it later, but won't say thank you for it. Last year, I got him. Our freezer upstairs is jam-packed filled with a lot of crap. And
Sorry about my phone.
that's okay. I think mine just went off too. But it's jam-packed filled with crap. So I said, what's the best thing to get him? We have a whole downstairs to our house that no one uses. So I bought a freezer for him, one of the big chest freezers, to put downstairs.
What, like double doors?
No, it's like a chest, like an actual, like say like a double
Yeah.
Minecraft chest. It looks like that, but it's big and white.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, yeah.
You
I
can
know.
throw it in there. Well, I said,
Yeah.
good. This means that the upstairs freezer won't be jam packed. So every time I go get an ice cube, all like Ilya's pizzas don't dump out all over me and I get suffocated from them. So, well, that happened. I got him that, and guess what happened?
Complained?
No, well, yes, he did complain. He bitched about it. And first of all, trying to put that thing under a tree, not a good idea. I mean, this thing was massive. It was about the size of a couch. And I put it and wrapped it in our living room, and it just took up way too much room. And he always wanted to try to peek in there. But when he opened it, we put it downstairs, and now that's filled with shit, and the upstairs freezer's filled with shit. So that didn't turn out too well.
No, it doesn't sound
But
like it
that's
did.
that's the way our family works. We doubled the size of our kitchen a couple years ago because cabinet space. There wasn't enough counter space and cabinet space. I said, "There's no way we're going to use all this cabinet space now." Sure enough, there's not enough cabinet space in our house. There's like shit every. I said, "What would we do right now if we had our old kitchen? It wouldn't work." But that's my family.
Well, that sounds lovely indeed.
Hallelujah. Speaking of hallelujah, I don't know why that's speaking of, because our next topic here, we're just working off the whim today, by the way, for everyone who's listening. There's no script, no Sebastian, nothing's written down, because it was supposed to be Dan's day, but of course he's sick, so we're just going to go off the whim here. I went to a convention yesterday, James.
Woo!
What did you do yesterday?
I totally did not know about that.
Oh, wow.
Um,
I thought I told you in the segment. Okay. Yeah.
Yesterday, what did I do yesterday? Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, a lot of people are interested in that story, but I think I'm going to transition to my story. Um, so we're at this thing called the SJ Geek Convention. Now, I said, I might consider myself a geek because I play Minecraft and go on the computer a lot, and I sort of like old video games, which is some of the stuff I bought at this convention, like Pokemon and things like that. Well, when I tell you, I went with my cousin, who's a big supporter of my channel, by the way, loves my videos, loves the podcast, James.
Oh, he actually watches it, does he?
He does. He listens to the
Oh,
podcast, and
I
he
love
said,
you.
I told him, I said, I was talking to him about how the podcast was an hour long. He said he actually likes it longer because, he likes to just sit down while he's doing things and just listen to people talk.
Okay,
So
well, we should have him on one day.
yeah, that'll be good. But he's, I went with him yesterday, so I decided I have these T-shirts, right, leftover T-shirts that I had from another thing before for my channel. It's got, I don't know if anyone's seen my T-shirts, but it's the one with the CIA agent standing on top of the my skin, standing on top of the zombie with a sword in the air. So I have that. We have that on our T-shirts, and we're walking around. And I thought I was getting nervous while we were there because I thought we might look too nerdy for this. Like this is really bad. Let me just say, we walked in there, and there were people in there. I mean, it was a small convention because it was local. There were people in there, 30-year-olds with receding hairlines and butt cracks hanging out, wearing Pink Floyd T-shirts, basically, if you can picture that. And I said, oh, it'd be awesome because, I mean, it was good. The problem is it's local, so it's all community driven. There's not really any people aren't getting paid to do this, and
Yeah.
there's these game developers there. I said this is going to be great because I'll get to talk to these game developers and see their new games coming out. Most of the games there were apps, which I really don't play many apps. I just play like
Apps are not the game.
Yeah, I play like Clash of Clans and maybe a couple other puzzle games, but that's about it. But these were apps, and I have some of their postcards here. Like there's one app coming out. I guess I'll just promote them. It's called You're Fired. Will be available on the App Store and Google Play. We're not getting funded by them, by the way, but I just thought I'd point it out because I thought it looks really cool. It's basically a game where you can run around. You're an employee, you got Employee of the Month, and for some odd reason, not really sure the story behind it, you have gas cans and you have to light your office on fire. And obviously, you have to keep your gas filled up, so you have to pick up coins. They're not coins, but they're gas tanks along the way to refill your gas, whatever. So we go there, and the developers for all that, they were the only legit developers there. Like, it was actually interesting to talk to these guys. But the rest of these people were like, I wanted to promote my channel there. And I said, you know what? This was back when I was at 600 subs. I said, I'm not really big enough for this convention, so there's no point in me going. They had some YouTuber there that was showing off his channel who had 57 subscribers. So
I'm better. Yes.
Yeah, I thought I was bad, and I'm like, and it was upsetting because my cousin and I are like, we could do so much better. They're like the tables there, they had just like business cards, their laptop on the table, and it was on like a wooden, disgusting looking table. I said to my cousin, we have to go next year. Have a tablecloth set up, have like some prizes to give away, there wasn't really any Minecraft there either, so we were really out of place during this. Like I said, it was all 30-year-olds. And my cousin walked in, and he's like, they're probably all pedophiles. And my cousin's like 17, 16 years old.
Sounds like something I could say.
15. Yeah, but he goes, I think there's pedophiles here. So we're walking around, and then after he says that, there's this guy at the podium in the back's like, oh, guys, we have some board games going on back here. And we have free candy to give away. You like that? Free candy? And my cousin looks at me and goes, yep, pedophiles. So
Why did he have to say
yeah,
that?
free candy going on, free board games, and I mean there was some really strange characters there,
I can imagine.
but it was pretty good. I got some cool merch, as the young kids say. I got the
Cool
shot
kids.
glass with a logo on it. Some Too Many Games, I think it's called. I also got some local art, which I thought was awesome. I love having this stuff around. Like I got this. It's really cool. It's a picture with the original, I guess, 8-bit Ash Ketchum and Pikachu following behind him from like the Game Boy games. And I
Yeah.
also got the original. Yeah, it's cool. It's like crocheted into a picture frame. I mean, it really looks sharp. I got this other Ash Ketchum. I don't know what these things are called. They sort of look like beads, and they're like ironed flat, and it sort of looks like Ash in like the original Game Boy, the original Game Boy. And then I got this. I'm holding him here. You can't really see him because it's not a visual thing, but he's a I don't know. He's Batman, but he's got like a big head, and he's like a cartoon looking Batman. Pretty cool. I got him on my shelf. Maybe I'll link a picture. I'm gonna link a picture of it on this video.
You do it.
I will.
Be
So they're
crazy.
yeah, they're here on my shelf. They look super awesome. But that's what I went for. It was very local, and we thought um, we we thought we'd be very out of place because we were matched in t-shirts. There wasn't anything Minecraft there, which kind of pissed me off. It was like really old school, like comic book nerdy games and shiznick.
Hmm.
So I'm not really, next year. I think if they have it again next year, I wanna get a table and do something Minecraft to give away. Maybe like sell some shirts and make some cash. That'll be awesome. I mean, no one really likes my shirts. No one buys them,
I didn't know
but
you had them.
yeah, they're there. I don't really promote them either. That's probably why no one buys them. But I said we can do a hell of a lot better. So James, if you come over here next year, we'll sell these
Yeah.
shirts. We'll give away some merch
Yeah.
at a
I
local
know.
convention with
I'll be
30-year-old
there.
pedophiles.
I will definitely be there.
But yeah, that was my weekend in a nutshell. What about yours?
Uh,
Right.
uh,
That sounds cool.
well, I had a week off
Right.
from work and
Where do you work?
GK and aerospace is, but I'm not really at the place. I'm at college because I'm an apprentice. But
Okay. What is GK and aerospace?
do you know what Airbus is?
Yes, I know what Airbus is. Yep.
They make wings for them.
Oh, I think I remember you telling me about this. Maybe the last
Yeah.
podcast that hasn't come out yet. Um, yeah, that's cool.
And so in my week off, I've done a few things.
Any
Nothing
videos?
really no. Not even worked on any. Just been playing on Attack of the B Team server, and that's it.
Um, that's awesome. That's
Very
awesome.
interesting and
Yeah.
fun.
Is it a norm over there for you to have off? Or are all the places off around like Easter week? Is it a
Oh
big
yeah,
thing?
most people have that off.
A week? A whole week?
Some people have, like school kids have 2 weeks, but
Oh no. Here we're lucky if employers give people off for Good Friday.
wow.
Like it's not a big
Quite a
thing.
few people have it off. They just sort of book it off. They're like, obviously the Easter weekend, everyone gets off because it's a holiday.
Yeah.
But
Here a lot of stores are open Easter today.
oh really?
Yeah, I don't know. It's terrible. Capitalism at its finest, but people feed into that. If people want to shop today, people demand stores to be open. So when people go and bitch and say, "Oh, I don't think, why are these places open on holidays? I hate how places are open on Christmas." Well, if you're the one shopping at the store's going to stay open if it's making money. Why wouldn't you? That'd be a stupid idea not to, but
Very true.
yeah, but that's what happens, and it doesn't help too. I wanted off Good Friday, and my boss told me no. Then I get yelled at because I wasn't doing any work. First of all, I'm gonna rant to you about what happened on Friday.
Okay.
So I was laying down, sleeping, and he goes, "Oh, it's gonna be just come in a half a day, which is like coming at 12 o'clock in the afternoon." So normally I come in at like 8 o'clock in the morning. So I said, "Oh, that'll be fine. 12 o'clock in the afternoon, that'll be perfect." So I go in, lay down. My phone rings from work at 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, shit. Either someone called out and he wants me to come in to cover for them all day. But that's what I thought at first. But then I woke up and I'm like, oh well, maybe he's calling to tell me I'm off.
No, he's
So
saying, "Where are you?"
no, so I go running to
Oh.
my phone at like 8 o'clock, 8:30 after he didn't call me again and no one called. So I called him up. I'm like, did you guys call? He goes, no one called you this morning. I said, my phone rang. No, no one called you. Very awkward. So apparently no one called me. And I go into work, and then he tells me when I clock in, he's like, oh, well, you're lucky I let you work today. There's not much work. First of all, I don't care if I'm lucky. All right? I want the damn day off. Don't tell me I'm lucky when I want a damn day off. I haven't had a day off since what? Christmas. I don't call out. I never call out sick, knock on wood. So I don't get it. And then let's put icing on top of the cake here. Then I go in the back to go do my work, and he comes back and he just looks at me. He goes, "Do you have work to do?" And I just look at him back, thinking like he's bullshitting me. And the other lady, I got a 60-year-old lady there that works there, and she goes, "Oh no, if you need him, you can take him to another department and have him work there." And he goes, "No, I'm just making sure if he doesn't have any work, he's going home." So I turn to him, and I tell him that I'm sort of listening to the conversation in the other room, so I'm going off track here. But I tell him, I'm like, you're the one who told me there's no work to do. So if you brought me in and there's no work to do, how are you going to blame me for not doing any work? You can only, you can only find so much work. And he won't give us off Good Friday. Nothing against him, but he's Jewish. And I can't even use that against him. Well, you can't even use. I can't use because I wouldn't really use it against him because he's Jewish. But they don't really celebrate. Jews don't celebrate Easter. They celebrate Passover. He doesn't even celebrate Passover.
But he just doesn't do any of it.
No, he doesn't celebrate anything. He's saying he's going to get struck by lightning, and then I don't care. I just want to get that ran off my chest. It just pissed me off, James. That's all. Do you have a nice boss over at the aerospace engineering place of advanced science?
We have a woman called Jane. She's nice, as far as I know. But the people that are training us, they're like, "Oh, she's nasty when she's in a mood." It's like we've never seen that, so none of us believe it.
Yeah.
We have one guy that's late, like maybe every week, and that's a biggie for our company. That's the reason most people get sacked. And he's never once been at a point where she's shouting at him and he's crying. So I want to see someone cry.
Yeah, that's my place. My boss. The reason why I'm staying there and I sort of like it there. I'm in. You guys call it university. We call it college, but I'm in university now or college, and my boss is very, very lenient when it comes to school. If I have school, he doesn't care. He'll give me off for school. If you're late to work, which I'm never late, but if you're late, he is lenient. So I had my boss, well, not my boss, one of my supervisors. He's only like 3 years older than me. One, he's dumb as a doornail. He doesn't show up to work. He shows up late every day to work, and he leaves a half an hour early. But my boss, he doesn't care. The main general manager there, he does not care. And that's one thing that kind of pisses me off because I strive to showing up early to work. And this place, if you show up, like normally at work, you're supposed to show up 15 minutes early for work every day. That's like common courtesy.
Yeah.
You get bit. My first day, I showed up 15 minutes early, and he got pissed. He's like, "I told you 7 o'clock." I said, "Yeah, it's 6:45. You don't come till 7." Because he doesn't want you to clock in and get 15 minutes. Because the way he has everything scheduled in his mind, he doesn't want you to get a smidgen of overtime.
Yeah.
So that's. I could rant about my place of employment for days, but my phone just went off again. But that's for another story, another day. That's it. I had a guest today, James,
Yeah.
but I think I might save him for another day.
Okay.
He's in for the next 2 weeks. Um, yeah, if you know who Gilbert Godfrey is,
Nope.
you know the parrot from Aladdin.
Mm, I know of him, yes, but I don't know what he sounds like, so I cannot.
Oh.
Like, oh my god, what
I would,
a great impression.
yeah, I would get him, but he's out helping with Easter dinner right now. So along with, I mean, it's a big Easter dinner out. It's going to be a big dinner. I mean, we got Consuela here, Barack Obama, Mort Goldman. Now Gilbert's
Barack's
here.
back.
He's here. He was supposed to do it. He's Muslim, so he doesn't celebrate Easter, but he just likes the free food. Barack
Oh,
Obama's not Muslim, by the way, as far as I know. Just want to point that out so that way I don't get like, Barack Obama's not Muslim. He's my man.
no, he's very Muslim.
I didn't want to offend anyone, and then all I hear is like some bullshit, like, and then he'll come in my room and he'll just be like,
there are white folks, and then there are ignorant motherfuckers like you.
so I just I didn't want any of that to happen. So, but yeah, that's it, James. Do you have anything else?
I really don't have a lot to talk about this week.
No, neither do I. Mean, I talked almost all the segment. I'm looking at the audio waves here of, normally when you talk you see like a gap where I'm just silent like
Well, there
that.
isn't any.
So
Yeah.
I see when you're talking and when I'm talking, but almost all of it's me filling the prompt. So if you had anything to say, I'm very sorry.
No, I don't.
Okay. But if that's it, I guess, right?
um. Well, yeah. I mean.
Well, you got to close it out. It's your segment here.
Uh.
Bye.
Bye.